We will begin our announcements. First, I want to thank beautiful Terry and the fellows back there, Dustin and Doug, everybody. Dustin and Doug. Yay. And first, I just want to admit, Susie, some of you know, has a crazy brain. It's always all over the place. So on my way driving here, I went, oh goodness, I was supposed to announce some of the safety things that were put out in short form. And I didn't. I think Henry, I don't know if one of you can quickly say, Max, what are we doing? Masks are optional, blah, blah, blah. Do we have someone on the safety committee to just give a short? Thank you, Sid. I knew you would.
So that means that each person kind of takes responsibility for your own protection and the protection of others. For instance, if you've been exposed to COVID, you want to wear a mask. If you have symptoms, of course you would wear a mask, not COVID. But you don't have to wear a mask every day. So like for me, I'm not wearing a mask today, but I'm also not hugging today. So, you know, just a little social distancing. But it's really more flexible. Don't have to wear a mask all the time. And we're going to continue with coffee and potlucks. Again, use your own personal responsibility about those things. And we're just hoping things are going to keep getting better. Are there any specific questions about anything? Getting your booster shots and keeping up on your COVID vaccines is strongly encouraged.
I knew. Janine.
We still do want you to let us know, say if you come down with COVID symptoms next week. And
Yeah, please
let us know so we can let other people know.
And I know you'll keep us updated. You always do. Thank you. And Bernie, can I ask you a favor and close the doors? It's just a little bright standing here looking. Thank you. Well, we begin our usual announcements. Make sure you check out the many activities going on here at UUCLC and the weekly bulletin. If you're interested in receiving the bulletin or to Grandma, monthly newsletter, the communicator, I love that sound, or to learn more about us, please email us at office@uuclc.org. Sorry, Grandma, Grandpa. A few more announcements that were given to me to announce. December 1st is World AIDS Day. It's an opportunity for people worldwide to unite in the front against HIV, to show support for people living with HIV, and to commemorate those who have died from AIDS-related illness. Personally, I have lost a friend to HIV, so my thoughts will be with Dawn today. There are 38 million worldwide who have the virus. Founded 1988, World AIDS Day was the first global health day. Another one, our tech team is looking for someone to record Sunday services from home on Zoom and upload to YouTube. Contact Val Rosado if you're interested, and she can train you. And Val Rosado, you can find her in the directory, or you can email at office@uuclc.org. We are still doing a special collection this week for Fitzland Project, which funds counseling sessions for transgender youth. Please use the black box in the narthex marked welcoming congregation in the narthex. If you write a check, remember to make it payable to UUCLC and put welcoming congregation in the memo line. And thank you for your generosity. Potluck will be next Sunday, December 4th, along with Bring and Buy. What a great way to share a meal with your friends and do a little Christmas shopping. If you would like to bring a gift-worthy item or items, they will be placed on a special table for easy Christmas or gift shopping. And what a great, here's more. And what a great gift it would make to buy tickets for the David Roth concert on January 26th. Tickets will go on sale Sunday, December 11th here in the narthex, the lobby. They are only $15. Please consider buying several and selling them to friends and neighbors. This is a fundraiser for UUCLC. That's us. Okay, well, that just about does it from me. Does anybody in the congregation have, and I knew, Glenn, yes, I want to hear it. I know.
We had a wonderful study group. We had 17 people there. And the subject was light pollution. In other words, the bright skies and how it affects our environment, how it affects our lives, and what we got away from years past when we didn't have all this brightness that we had. It was a wonderful program. Now, Nancy Woodhouse will be giving our program next week, and it will be on what we did with the survey.
Karen Woolhouse.
Karen, I'm sorry. I don't know why I got Nancy, but I Karen. Okay, anyway.
You should know the word, you should know the name Karen, by the way.
I should. Should not now. Anyway, so y'all come 9:30, set your clocks early. We've got potluck, we've got a wonderful discussion group, and we have a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn, and thank you so much for all you're doing. Yes, sir. He's coming. Oh, I thought that's what you were waving. No.
Just want to let everybody know that we are beginning our process of interviews this week for minister search. We don't have a large pool yet, but we are interested in getting good answers from our people we are interviewing. So if anyone has a question that's burning in mind or a series of questions you'd like answered, please send me an email and I will incorporate those into our interview process. And it will be used in all of the interviews, depending on when they happen. I will also just say that we have had confirmation from UUA that we're in the process with them, and they have reviewed our application, and we're expecting that to be posted very soon, which is what helps stimulate other people's interest. So we're hoping to get other people to respond to our ad.
Thank you.
So that's happening on the minister search. Stay tuned. We'll let you know how it
Stay
goes.
tuned. Exciting. Oh, there you are. Yes, you did tell me.
I just wanted to remind everyone about the Christmas Tour of Homes, which gives scholarships to our visual and performing arts students here in the Golden Triangle area. I have some tickets remaining if anyone would like to purchase them. For the, we have 7 homes, 2 big ones over in Deer Island for the decorations and all of this on this coming weekend on the 3rd and 4th. And you know, so you're able to walk around the beautiful homes that are all decorated. It's kind of a nice treat to be able to do that for the day. Anyway, for those who have already purchased tickets, I brought a map, so make sure that you see me after the service so I can at least point you in the right direction, you know, when you start your journey. So I hope some of you all would be interested in going to that.
Thank you, Terry. And real quick, before we move on, I just put a bag in front. These are full of instruments. There's bells, there's rain sticks, there's little drums. I'm going to give you 2 seconds. If anybody would like to come up and get an instrument, I don't know when we'll play it, but we'll play it maybe at the end. I welcome you. Yes. Oh, thank you. Maybe the end, because it's kind of a, or whenever. Uh-oh. I'm so happy. I didn't think anybody would. Oh. Yeah, I need one right here.
Too loud.
You're the man. Okay, during the service, let's keep it down, just like your phones. That's why we ask you to have your phones turned off, please. And yes, sir.
Could we have everybody test their instruments?
Test your instruments on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. My Christmas bells and the bells that go on my cat that she's outgrown. So silly. Okay, anyone else have an announcement? Oh, yes.
I just wanted to thank everybody who has taken a name for the Santa Loves Seniors program and returned their gifts. There's still a few more tags for seniors and to be adopted in the social hall. And as the gifts return, I'll be collecting them and taking them back to Bay Pharmacy for them to be distributed. They have to be back by December 11th. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's it? Good. Good. I'm sorry. Nobody hears.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm very honored to be asked to be part of this beautiful service today. And I have something that was written about Thanksgiving ceremonies. And it was written in 1983, the Seneca Nation had already had a Wolf Clan teaching lodge. And from the Wolf Clan teaching lodge, they had little booklets that they wrote this beautiful, beautiful wisdom and poems and just about their culture. And so this was taken from the clan destiny of the Wolf Clan Teaching Lodge in 1983. During the height of the Iroquois Confederacy, the rites and festivals of each nation were conducted, and they were done totally undisturbed by anything. All hostilities ceased throughout the villages that they lived in. Everyone believed that the Thanksgiving ceremonies were given to the people by the elders a long, long time ago. And they were to be used when necessary for the good of all the people. Thanksgiving was the basis upon which all beliefs were founded. The customs and the traditions as they had them through the centuries. They became part of their belief system and part of their culture. The ceremonials of Thanksgiving held great favor and honor among the Iroquois. They honored the gifts of Mother Earth, as well as they gave recognition to all the people that were peacemakers, and they were teachers of how to live in harmony and peace with each other. The chiefs decided that their activities, and they, at that time, with the ceremony, they would actually acknowledge them as a teacher of peace. The people came then everywhere, far and near, and they came together, and one of the reasons they came is they wanted to know who the teachers were, so they could learn with them, and they could travel to wherever those teachers were teaching. And the Iroquois people still to this day celebrate the Thanksgiving festivals. Donahoe.
Welcoming words from Chief Tatanka. Not Sitting Bull, this is Tatanka, this is another Tatanka. Good morning to all things and creatures of this world, to those who are no longer with us, to those who will be born, because everything is part of the sacred circle. It begins where it all ends. Welcome again to Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Lake County. We gather as a community to honor a community of seekers to honor the interdependence of life, to respect the dignity of all, and to honor the land we are humbly upon. Friends, let us acknowledge that we walk upon the traditional territories of the Iroquois peoples, the original nations of this land. We are blessed with the space and opportunity to strive to our common principles, to bring justice, equity, and compassion into our daily lives, to resist all that threatens the earth and her people, and to live out our dream of a world community of peace, liberty, and justice for all. Let these thoughts carry us forth as we journey and worship together. At this time, we welcome and honor any first-time visitors or anyone returning from a long absence. If you are comfortable in doing so, please raise your hand, and a microphone will come creeping your way.
Hello, I'm Marty Proctor.
Hi, welcome.
Enjoyed the conversation.
Oh, good. You must belong to. No.
I'm Colin Neely. It's my dad, Kristen Hughes. My wife and son are in the kids' room, which is beautiful. They've got
Oh,
a keyboard, they've got all the books and toys. Hi, Carter.
oh.
We've got the Zoom hooked up in there as well. Hi, Carter. Thanks for having us.
Oh, we need some little kids. Thank you and welcome. And if you'd be so kind, we would like you to sign in to our visitors station in the narthex. On the way out. Oh, not now. You can sit. Wow. You were raised well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like that. Well, I'm sorry. I haven't done this in a while. We welcome you and invite you to sign in the lobby. The lighting of our chalice The words from Black Elk's book, The Sacred Pipe. Threefold piece. The first piece, which is most important, is that comes within the souls of men when they realize their relationship, their oneness with the universe and all its powers. And when they realize that at the center of the universe dwells Wankantanka, the spirit of life. And that this center is really everywhere. It is within each one of us. This is the real place. The second piece is that which is made between two individuals. And the third is that which is between two nations. But above all, you should understand that there can never be peace between nations until there is first known that true peace, which I have often said is in the souls of men. And now Singing Hawk will light our chalice, AKA Alexandra. Oh, you're singing. Go ahead. No, I
Oh,
don't announce it.
no, no, she doesn't announce it. Okay. We're gonna sing Spirit of Life.
It's a given.
It's a given. Right. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Beautiful.
That's great. I get to hear everybody sing. I usually drown out with my piano playing.
It was beautiful. This is what. Now we make time for sharing our joys, concerns, sorrow, or intention for the coming days. First, those in the sanctuary may now come forward and place stones in the sand here or in the rear. And then following the stone ceremony, if there is something you wish to say out loud, we will bring the microphone to you while we listen to the beautiful flute music of P. Conde. Thank you, Val, for the smudging.
Anybody who would like to personally be smudged, I'd be happy to after the service. Like that. That's interesting.
Val? I'm sorry. Oop. Now, if there's anyone who has a joy or concern that they would like to share aloud, please raise your hand and Bernie will bring a microphone to you.
I just want to say thanks again for the wonderful Thanksgiving dinner we shared here on Thursday. It was a blessing and it was a good crowd and good food and good conversation. And I was glad to hear nobody got sick. But so far, so good. But thank you to everybody that came and made it a special holiday.
Thank you. I wish I could have been here, but I was feeding my little family to rock and roll music. If you want to look on Facebook, to my boys playing. If there is someone not mentioned to which you hold concern, you may speak their name aloud. Those on Zoom may unmute to speak. You may now begin.
Danny,
Nathan,
Debbie, Dee Dee, Gloria, Dorothy,
Stephanie.
for all those things named and for all those too tender to speak, we hold them in the light of our compassion and the warmth of our community. As we move into silent reflection, again, I have a Lakota prayer. Great mystery, teach me how to trust my heart, my mind, my intuition, my inner knowing, the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred spaces and love beyond my fear, thus walk in balance with the passing sun. A few moments of silence. Now, let us reaffirm who we are as together we recite our congregational covenant. The words are on the screen. Love is the spirit of the church, and through service we live our principles. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. This Unitarian Universalist congregation works at creating a beloved community among ourselves and the world. We share a dream of being a church for all peoples and beings, as well as a church of the earth. Please join us in supporting this dream as we ask for whatever financial support you can provide. You may donate by using the lot box outside in the narthex, not the black one. Or there are many ways on the screen that you may make a donation. Thank you for everything. Everybody, come on, make some noise. We're gonna have the music here.
Now we're going to do our Thanksgiving address. I'm going to say the prayer. And then after the prayer, the gratitude prayer is said, everybody together will say, now our minds are one. Let's say it now.
Now our minds are one.
Thank you. This is a gratitude prayer to the people. Today we have gathered and we see that the cycles of life continue. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now we bring our minds together as one, as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. And now our minds are one. We could do a little drum at the end.
I forgot.
Yes, and a little play, after each one. The Earth Mother. We are all thankful to our mother, the earth, for she gives us all that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk upon her. It gives us joy that she continues to care for us as she has from the beginning of time. To our mother, we send greetings and thanks. And now our minds are one. The water. We give thanks to all the waters of the world for quenching our thirst and providing us with strength. Water is life. We know its power in many forms. Waterfalls, rain, mist, and streams, rivers, and oceans. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the Spirit of water. And now our minds are one. The fish. We turn our minds to all the fish life in the water. They were instructed from the beginning of time to cleanse and purify the water. They also give themselves to us as food. We are grateful that we can still find pure water. And let's envision that in our mind, that all water is pure. So we turn now to the fish and send our greetings and thanks. And now our minds are one. The plants. Now we turn toward the vast fields of plant life. As far as the eye can see, the plants grow, working many, many wonders for all of us, everybody that lives on the earth. They sustain many life forms. With our minds gathered together, we give thanks and look forward to seeing plant life for many generations to come. And now our minds are one. The food plants. With one mind, we turn to honor and thank all the food. Plants we harvest from the garden since the beginning of time. The grains, vegetables, beans, and berries have helped the people survive. Many other living things draw strength from them too. We gather all the plant foods together as one and send them a greeting and thanks. Now our minds are one. The medicine herbs. Now we turn to all the medicine herbs of the world. From the beginning, they were instructed to take away sickness. They are always waiting and ready for healing. We are happy that they're still among us, those special few who remember how to use these plants and for healing. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the medicines and to the keepers of medicines. And now our minds are one. The animals. We gather our minds together to send greetings and thanks to all animal life in the world. They have many things to teach us as people. We see them near our homes and in the deep forests, and we are glad they are still here. And we hope that it will always be so. And we'll know that everybody that lives in the circle of life on this planet, we're all people. We're all called people. Now our minds are one. The trees. We now turn our thoughts to the trees. The earth has many families of trees who have their own instructions and uses. Some provide us with shelter and shade, others with fruit, beauty, and other useful things. Many peoples of the world use as a tree a symbol of peace and strength. With one mind, we greet and thank the tree life. Now our minds are one. The birds. We put our minds together as one and thank all the birds who move and fly above our heads. The Creator gave them beautiful songs. Each day they remind us to enjoy and appreciate life. The eagle was chosen to be their leader. To all the birds, from the smallest bird to the largest bird, we send our joyful greetings and thanks. And now our minds are one. The four winds. We are all thankful to the powers we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us, purify the air we breathe. They help to bring the change of seasons from the four directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength. With one mind, we send our greetings and thanks to the four winds. And now our minds are one. The thunderers. Now we turn to the west, where our grandfathers, the thunder beings, live. With lightning and thundering, they bring with them the water that renews life. We bring our minds together as one to send greetings and thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers. And now our minds are one. The sun. We now send greetings and thanks to our eldest brother, the sun. Each day, without fail, he travels the sky from east to west, bringing the light of a new day. He is the source of all the fires of life. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our brother, the sun. And now our minds are one. Grandmother Moon. We put our minds together and give thanks to our oldest grandmother, the moon, who lights the nighttime sky. She is the leader of all women all over the world, and she governs the movement of the ocean. By her changing face, we measure time. And it is the moon who watches over the arrival of all children here on the earth. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to Grandmother, the moon. Now our minds are one. The stars. We give thanks to the stars who have spread across the sky like jewelry. We see them in the night, helping the moon to light the darkness and bringing dew to the gardens and all growing things. When we travel at night, they guide us home. With our minds gathered together as one, we send greetings and thanks to all the stars. And now our minds are one. The enlightened teachers. We gather our minds to greet and thank the enlightened teachers who have come to help us throughout all the ages. When we forget how to live in harmony, they remind us of the way we were instructed to live as people. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to all caring teachers. And now our minds are one. The Creator. Now we turn our thoughts to the Creator or Great Spirit and send greetings and thanks for all the gifts of creation. Everything we need to live a good life is here on this Mother Earth. For all the love that is still around us, we gather our minds together as one and send our choicest words of greetings and thanks to the Creator. And now our minds are one. We have now arrived at the place where we end our words. Of all the things we have named, it was not our intention to leave anything out. If something was forgotten, we leave it to each individual and to send such greetings and thanks in their own way. And now our minds are one.
I'm going to play something that will be familiar to some of you. I hope to many of you. If it's not familiar to you, I don't need to know.
Oh, I have. Oh.
So these words of thanksgiving come to us from the First Nation people, the original American people known as the Iroquois or Six Nations, the Mohawk, the Oneida, Cayuga, Onondaga, Seneca, and Tuscarora. The Thanksgiving address has ancient roots dating back over 1,000 years to the formation of the Great Law of Peace by a man called Peacemaker. The Great Law of Peace, from where we have gotten our Constitution. We give thanks for Peacemaker and Hiawatha, who taught how to live in peace. Today, these words continue to be spoken at the opening and closing of all ceremonial gatherings held by the Six Nations. The Thanksgiving address is based on the belief that the world cannot be taken for granted, that a spiritual communication of gratitude and acknowledgement of all our relatives, all those who live in the circle of life here on the planet Earth. As we give our gratitude, we align our minds and we align our hearts with the vibral core of Mother Earth. It was Jake Swamp's original vision that the Thanksgiving address would go out to all the children of the world, so that later in life, when they would go out and they would meet each other, they would all find that they were coming from the same place. And now our minds are one. Say it again, and with lots of music here. And now our minds are one.
Those who know me know why I'm so happy today. We will now have Singing Hawk. These are words of Chief Sitting Bull on the other side of the country. The earth has received the embrace of the sun, and we will see the results of that love. Aho. Now, ladies and gentlemen and friends, our service has ended, but before we exit, we have a video. It's a little changing of the mood a little bit. Same words, but and faces, but the mood is a little different. I suggest you stay and kind of watch it and get a little feel once it gets going. You may stand if you wish, sit if you wish, whatever. It starts off slow, but go with it. Then afterwards, we will have beautiful exit music. Our wonderful chairs. First, our music.
One world, one people, one tribe, one tribe. what I know, we are one. What I know, no, 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 we are one.
It all starts with the people. One people, we stand all together, one voice saying yes we can. Each one, reach one till we pull ourselves up, cause we all one fam. From the rest of the block to the Perry to the Rock, we connect that love. Cause the people with power feel the power of the people when we stand as one.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be indigenous, you heard of us. Max Heaven, the murderer, spreading the love with the water and earth. And the stand against hate, gotta know what the purpose is. We rise, the climate is changing. Signs of the times, it's time to start praying. Pray for the world and community. Prayers are more powerful when we're in unity.
What I know, we are one. What I know, no, 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 we are one.
Woke up today, hungry for a change, new path to take. Can't stay the same, it's been too long. Pointing out who's right or wrong, can you hear me out? All we need is a little bit of love. Take time to heal and it starts with us. Hand in hand, I put my trust. In one world, reunite, it's a must. Hold on to hope, we can overload. We can break the code with a single note. Sing out for the world to hear that our time is now, no more for tears. I looked into my son's eyes, a new day in a new light. Lift the veil and dwell so peaceful. Come together, one world, one people.
What I know, we are one. What I know, no, 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 we are one. 'Cause who you are is who I am. We all bleed the same blood, yeah. Hey. We all bleed the same blood, yeah.
We got beautiful differences, let me give you a peek. Over 500 tribes, but we all unique. And if we could not compete to eat, nothing could beat us. Jealousy is more dangerous than diabetes. See this unity? Imagine what it looked like. You would think we would do whatever it took, right? I would do anything for this good life. We could do anything if we unite. Come on.
Young native, you are my savior. Say your prayer for our inspiration. From the block to your reservation. Any color, all my relations. From the basement, worldwide invasion. Every day we're painting our faces. Fighting back but learning our language. Dancing our dances, saying our prayers.
What I know, we are one. What I know, no, 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 we are one. We only got one world. We only got one world. We only got one world. Hey. All we got is one voice, one choice, one earth, one love, one birth, one life to live. One life to live, yeah.
One people, we stand all together, one voice saying yes we can. Each one, reach one till we pull ourselves up, cause we all one fam. From the rest of the block to the Perry to the Rock, we connect that love. Cause the people with power feel the power of the people when we stand as one.
What I know, we are one. What I know, no, 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 we are one. What I know, no, we are one. We are one.
Oh, I had to beg for that one.